Peace be upon you and God's mercy and blessings. I hope you are all well. I'm well, thank God. We're back today with a new video. In this video, we're going to learn about a very powerful strategy on the platform. I've tried this strategy on several trades and the results have been amazing so far. And you'll like it because it's very simple. You just need to add two indicators and combine them together. When a signal appears from the first indicator along with the second indicator, we immediately enter a buy or sell trade depending on the data we have. So I will explain everything to you, which is why you need to follow the details until the end to understand how to enter trades and to learn about the mistakes you can avoid. So make sure not to forget to like and subscribe so you can receive both previous and new videos. Also, don't forget to join our private Telegram group. I'll leave you the link below the video. It's open to everyone and you'll find trading signals there. So let's get started right away. After entering the platform, we click on 15 seconds to change the time frame, because if we select the 1 minute time frame, we would then have to choose 3 minutes or 5 minutes. So if we want quick trades, we select 15 seconds, meaning each candlestick will represent 15 seconds. For the chart type, we'll use Japanese candlesticks. As for the timing, we'll set it to 1 minute. For the investment amount, let's set it to $100 for now. If we see strong results, we double the amount. As for the indicators, we click here directly and search for the MACD. Here we have the MACD right away. We click on settings, we remove the MACD line, we remove the signal line, and we change it in the histogram. We change it as well. We click on the bars because this is very important. We click directly on save. And we add the second indicator, which will be Williams %R. As I told you, you can find it right here as well, so you will not need to change anything in it or anything. It will be the same. We have bars, and that is pretty much everything. This way, our strategy is almost ready. So first, we have the MACD, and we have the Williams %R. Both have bars going up and down. The Williams %R has the -50 line, -20, and -80. The -50 is the one that cuts between them. So if it is below the 50, then for sure we have a downtrend. If it is above the 50, then for sure we are looking at an uptrend, just as we want to see exactly in the market right now. The same thing applies to the MACD. We have the zero line, and when it is above the zero line, for sure we have an uptrend, just like what is happening now. And if it is below the zero line, we want to see a downtrend in the market. So how do we find or enter trades? It's very simple and easy. First, we wait for a pattern like this. As you can see here, the bars were above, then they went below. The same thing should happen in the MACD. So we have the same thing here. A bar below, then a bar above. Again here, a bar below and a bar above. When both bars are above or both bars are below, that's when we enter a buy or sell trade. How do we enter a buy trade? If the bar is above here, and here as well we have a bar above, then both are pointing up. So we enter a buy trade immediately at this point. If we entered on this candle and the price went up right away, the trade would have been profitable because we only need about 4 or 5 candles. Usually we enter a 1 minute trade. At 2:15, all our bars were up here and here as well, all up. Then they started going down. This one is down and this one is down. If we look at this point, if we entered on this candle and if the price went down, then for sure the trade would have been profitable. But if we entered here and if we were late, then this trade would have lost, as we see in this example. Here, the bars changed direction. They were going up, then started going down, as we see. The same thing with the MACD. They were going up, then started going down. At this point, we could have entered a sell trade and it would have been profitable right away because there was a big drop, as we see. So it's very simple. You just wait for the bars. For example, here they were going up, then started going down. Here going up, then started going down. At this point, we could have entered a sell trade. If we took it on this candle or this candle and the price went down, the trade would have been profitable right away. And the opposite is true. If they were going down, then started going up, let's see, here they were going down, then started going up. If we took it on this candle or the next one, the trade would have been profitable right away. Let's see another example. Here they were going down, then started going up. Here going down, then started going up. At this point, if we entered a buy trade, it would have been profitable right away with this rise. Let's see another example. They were going up in the Williams %R and the MACD, then started going down here as well, started going down. At this point, we could have entered a sell trade and it would have been profitable right away. We can see another example here down, here down, here up, here up. If we entered at this point, the trade would have been profitable right away because this candle went up and this one too, and this one too, and this one too, and this one too. If we look at the downtrend, here they were above, here they were above, then started going below. At this point, we could have entered a sell trade and it would have been profitable right away. Same thing, let's see more. Here they were going up, then started going down. At this point, when they started going down, if we entered on this candle, it would have been profitable right away. There's also another example. Here, above, as you can see, and in the MACD above, then started going below. At this point, when they started going down, there was a big drop and the trade was profitable right away. So for sure, we need to test it to know what results we can get, because of course there could be many examples, but there are also examples where it might not work out. That's why we need to test it with real money to know what results we might get. So let's do it this way. $100, 1 minute. Let's look for the first trade. Let's enter it right away. As we want to see with this currency, we can enter a buy trade on the new candle. This means the Williams R is above, but the MACD is still below, so we wait for it to go above. We entered a buy trade right away when both indicators went above the 50 and the 0 lines, or sorry, above 0. So we entered and watched immediately. They were below 0 and 50, then they went above. Now they're going back down. Only the Williams R is returning. So finally, let's follow up and see how this trade ends and what the result will be. We made $93 profit from this trade. The reason for our entry is very clear. We were in these bars and these bars as well. So it means the MACD was also below. Then they went above in this candle, in this bar, and in this bar. Here in this bar, we immediately entered a buy upward trade almost at this candle. And of course, the price started to go down, to go down. Then it went back up immediately, and we made a profit on this trade with that upward movement. It was $93 profit from the $100 we invested, so a very strong profit just from $100. As you can see, applying this strategy is very simple, so let's look for another trade to enter directly on stocks. I can't really find more and more examples. As you can see, I missed that strong example. The bars were for an upward move, and these were also for an upward move. Then it went back down at this point. We could have entered for a downward move, but it went away from us immediately. There are many examples like this in the market happening right now, but I couldn't catch them so as not to make the video too long, so I'll wrap it up for now. This is a strong strategy, but it requires time to monitor it, because if I enter another asset, I have to keep watching it. As you can see, the downward movement turned into an upward one, so here we have an opportunity to enter a buy trade, but we need to keep monitoring to see what happens in the market. Of course, we have to go with the general market trend. If the trend is upward, as you can see, then we only enter buy trades. We can't enter against the trend, because this isn't the strong strategy that will give you trend reversals. So for sure, try it out and write in the comments what results you get. That was today's video. I hope you liked it. Like and share the video so you can get previous and new videos. Don't forget to join our Telegram group to share the results you need, or to join our VIP group, which you'll find is free for everyone and you'll benefit from it a lot. I'll leave you all the links you need today below the video, so don't hesitate to check them out. That's all for now. See you in the next video. Bye.